Why don't we start, no rhyme, or reason. Chris, do you want to take this one to start? First 3 months, what would you do?
Well, my intention, as soon as I get to Ottawa, is to carry on the conversation I've started here in Calgary. And the great thing about running as a Green is I know for certain I can do that. I know I will arrive there and not find myself with an agenda already formed. So very first thing I am going to do is try to put cities back on the national federal electoral policy map. I think we absolutely need to get cities the infrastructure they need in order to be able to survive and thrive in this century. This is the first urban century in human history. If we are going to be truly sustainable on this planet, we have to solve it at the urban level, and that we are simply not talking about what cities need. So that would be the first thing. Given that I've only got the single seat, given that I will not be a member of the government in the official opposition, really all I can do is change the conversation as much as I possibly can and really, really focus on the things that matter. So that would be number one. Number two would be to begin to facilitate a much better conversation about energy. And I think that would begin by finding allies inside the House who could assist in actually forming maybe across party lines, beginning to get involved with people here in Calgary and across the country who are interested in a new conversation on energy, and begin to build basically the discussion table for that real conversation. The only thing that I can really promise you that no one else can is that I absolutely can continue to do that once I get to Ottawa.
All right, Dan Meads from the NDP, you have 90 days. What do you do with them?
Well, unlike Chris, I'm actually proud of having direction. I'm proud of having the opportunity to join the official opposition. I'm proud to have 104 colleagues in the House of Commons, and I'm proud to have been standing on issues on environmental sustainability for many, many years. And so on day one, I get to join the official opposition, the only people that have any chance of holding Stephen Harper's Conservatives to account. And as I said in the opening, we have 5 main issues in our environmental platform. It's a national transit strategy, it's a national energy strategy, it's restoring the eco-energy home retrofits, the Climate Change Accountability Act, as well as a real cap-and-trade polluter pay system. These are what we know are some of the solutions to move forward in environmental sustainability, and the NDP has the strength, the voice to do so. We are the largest, the strongest, and the most effective opposition Stephen Harper has ever seen. And I'm asking you to help me make that even more effective, larger, and stronger. Thank you.
Harvey Locke from the Liberals.
I'll continue to build a political alternative for Canadians so they can change government in 2015. All the rest is noise. There's one thing that matters, and it's getting these guys out of office. That's the only thing that matters. They are not competent to run our country. They are dividing our country. They are making us an angry, nasty country. And the official opposition enjoys the nastiness because it serves their base. We have got to start bringing Canadians back together around shared values of conversation and trying to figure out how to get stuff done by mutual accommodation. That is our history. That is our character. This angry politics that's becoming pervasive in the country is going to take us to the same dangerous place the Americans have gotten to. That is not us, people, and we have got to do something about it. And we have to have what I call a progressive entrepreneurial alternative, not 19th century or 20th century socialism, not 19th or 20th century capitalism, but rather 21st century integrated way of thinking about being fiscally prudent, socially progressive, and environmentally responsible at home and abroad, and not treating those things as competing interests, but rather treating them as a unified thing that we have to figure out how to make it happen together. That's what Canada needs. It doesn't need noise. It doesn't need amendments. It needs a viable political alternative so that in 2015 we can restore Canada to the greatness it had that is fastly ebbing away because of a destructive federal government.